Hello on YouTube and on Instagram. What's up and welcome everybody. I am Dr. Dion Napier. Welcome. Come on into this live. Y'all, today we're going to work on my days from the notebook. I have given myself a 7-day challenge, just a fun challenge. I wanted to see what this song felt like in my voice. And so today is the day for me to update. And I just want to walk you through the 3-step process that I use for you to find that more contemporary sounding mix, especially for you classical singers. So welcome everybody on Instagram. For those of you all who are new, I'm Dr. Dion Napier. I am a commercial style voice coach, specifically to professional level opera singers and bel canto voice teachers. And what I help you guys do is to find your contemporary sound again. And I help you to sing this contemporary and commercial music without sounding operatic, because y'all know that's a struggle, okay? So that is what my work is committed to doing. Welcome, everybody. So what I'm going to do is walk you all through the 3-step process that I use on myself and with my singers to help you find a contemporary balanced mix sound, especially for you all who are wanting to sing musical theater music. And a lot of my singers who come from a classical background, that musical theater genre is like the first stop to transitioning from classical into a more contemporary sound. Okay, so that's why I'm doing this. So I'm gonna coach myself through a portion of my days using my 3-step process. Okay, so the first step, classical singers, is that you want to unlock your pharyngeal resonance. If you don't know what pharyngeal resonance is, it's that whiny, crybaby, abrasive, kind of twangy quality that we don't talk about a lot in opera and classical style singing, but it is an absolute must in commercial style. That is probably the key factor that differentiates you from a distinctly classical singer. I hope that made sense. Okay. So what that is, if you're new to my channel, it is wah, 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 wah. That is an example of pharyngeal resonance. And the way you find it is through crying like a baby, imitating cartoon characters, just things like that. Okay, so in the application of my days, I'm going to start, and I'm looking at my music over here. I'm going to start where the singer says, I just need to choose my time, where it goes into and I'm going to show you my 3-step process. So you want to start with the isolated pharyngeal on a wah or a nah, something like that. Okay, I'm going to use a wah. So that's going to go wah, 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 I'll just stop right there. Okay, so that's what you do. You sing each phrase on that whiny pharyngeal resonance quality. Now, classical singers, what usually happens is because you have been trained and conditioned to only sing round, warm, refined sounds, when you go back to making that primal, ugly, raw, wah quality, your brain is going to tell you red light, you're doing something wrong. This don't feel right, but I'm going to encourage you to trust it, okay? Because we're going back into the realm of everyday speech sounds, and this is the first step. This is not the final product. You would never sing this abrasive, isolated pharyngeal quality like it is. But in the background, in the practice room, when you're shedding and when you're trying to get a less classical sound, you have to trust this primal sound quality. Okay, thank you. I see your comment on YouTube. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, hold on. Looks like somebody. I don't know, somebody's requesting to join. I don't accept people on the lives, but you're welcome to watch, to comment any questions or anything in the comment bubble. Okay. So y'all, what's up, Reggie? Oh, I see my buddy Reggie on here. Yeah. Love me some Reggie. Okay. So that's the first step, y'all. Now, the second step is that you want to normalize that whiny pharyngeal quality. The way you're going to normalize it is by dropping the jaw, right? So we had our vocal tract, or our vowel was very broad shaped, and then we're going to change it to something more normalized or more neutral, like an okay? I like to use sometimes Charlie Brown's Teacher to get this quality. So it's something like a wah, 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 wah. Y'all know Charlie Brown's Teacher, wah, 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 wah. It still has that pharyngeal quality in it, but it's not that bright, brassy, isolated pharyngeal, okay? It's more rounded, it's more neutral, closer to what you would sing. This is our contemporary chiaroscuro mix, and this is what you have to have if you're gonna sing songs like My Days and a lot of this contemporary musical theater stuff, okay? So let's go back. We're going to do that same part. I just need to choose my time, and I'm going to do some of those phrases, this time on wah. All right, let's go in. So, wah, 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 wah. Sorry, wrong pitch. Wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah. Let me slow down. Wah, 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 wah. You see how I'm doing that? And then you keep going, all that on a wall. Okay? Does somebody have a question? Can you play a little Bach? No, I can't play no Bach. I'm not playing Bach. That's not what I'm here to do. Okay? I'm helping classical singers learn how to sing contemporary music, and I'm using the song My Days so y'all can know how to sing this stuff. Okay? I'm not here to try to play Bach. Okay. So anyway, that's what you would do. That's your second step. Normalize. Wah, wah, wah. Okay? Now, the third step, guys, is plug in or insert your lyrics, the song lyrics, in that same placement as the wah. Okay? So we already got that chiaroscuro balance in a contemporary style. Now we want to plug our lyrics in, and that's the final step. Okay? Now it's simple to do, but you can't buck the process, okay? You're going to have to practice and work this into your vocal cord muscles. What's up, Chloe? I had to do the same thing. I think I saw Jamie too. Hey, Jamie, good to see you. Welcome. So I had to do the same thing too. I'm a coach. I teach this stuff, but I've never sung this song. So my voice is like, wait a minute. Okay, we got to get used to it. That's why I gave myself 7 days. And I've worked on it almost every day for 7 days. And I've just been drilling it to get the muscle memory and find the right placements and all of that kind of stuff. So you can't buck the system or buck the process, but the process is really simple. It's just 3 steps, okay? So now let's go on, and I'm going to do some of this because when I hop off this live, I'm going to record it, and then I'm going to release it in a reel because that's what I told you I was going to do. 7-day case study, so today is day 7. Now, let's go back. I just need to choose my time. So we were wah, 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 wah. We were right there. Excuse me. And now we're going to plug in the word. So wah, I just need to choose my time. Now, I hope y'all can hear that. So, wah, wah, time. Same placement. Y'all hear that? Give me some hearts or something if y'all's ears can catch that. Because another part of transitioning from classical to commercial is your oral perception. We got to retrain our ears to be able to hear differently in contemporary music. Okay, I see some hearts. So some of y'all out here, y'all can hear that. It's the same thing. Okay? So, where we at? And don't y'all judge my piano skills. I'm playing this bass line so that I don't stay in my head like about notes and placement and stuff like that. Because I still do that too if I don't watch it. So when I hear this rhythm, when I hear this pulse, it distracts me from thinking technically. So that's why I'm doing that. All right. So where are we at? Time. So I just did that. Time. I lost my spot. Hold on. Let's see. Here it is. Sorry. Here we go. So time. Da, 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 da. Now go. I wanna run away. I have to stay. See that? I stayed in the same placement. Stay. Same thing. Keep that jaw long and keep that whiny pharyngeal quality in there. That's your chiaroscuro balance. Okay. So classical singing, don't flip it to a head voice there. Don't do a stay. Classical, you can't do that. You have to cry up there. Stay. See how I did that? That's what you want to try to do. Okay. So stay, and then I'm gonna live a life where I am proud to say, or I actually take chest up there. So I'm gonna live a life where I am proud to say that I follow. I'm all on the wrong key. I followed my joy. I followed. This part is easy. I lived this one wild life. I ripped it apart. I pushed through the corners with no. Now this part, y'all, if y'all saw my reel, honey, straight up choked at this bridge. This part is no joke, but I worked on it, okay? So it's going to be that same thing as you approach no apologies. It's that same chiaroscuro balance. Keep that jaw dropped and keep some of that whiny quality in there. So, where am I at? I pushed through the corners with no apologies. I'm losing the piano, but that's how you do that. Apologies. Just whine up there, cry up there. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do for now. I hope y'all got the 3 steps. Step number 1, isolate your pharyngeal resonance. Locate that. Classical singers, that's that whiny crybaby quality. Step number 2, you want to normalize it. It lowers the larynx a little bit, dropping the jaw, getting you closer to what you were saying. And then step 3 is insert your lyrics in the same placement. And there you have it. Okay. If you want those 3 steps in writing, and if you are a professional level opera singer or a bel canto voice teacher that needs these contemporary style and techniques tools to help your students, DM me the word guide on Instagram, and I will send you my free guide, how to get a contemporary sound in classical voices. Okay. It's an ebook. It's simple. It's easy. It outlines those 3 steps. I think it gives you some exercises, and then you have this video that you can come back to see practical application in a song. Okay, any questions? Yeah, you're welcome, Chloe. Any questions? You are welcome. Great instruction. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Any questions? Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all. You know, people were just talking to me about need to step out, but thank you. You're welcome. People were just saying, like, thank you for showing the process and all that. Y'all, I'm not one of them coaches that try to hide, and I don't think people try to hide, but I'm just not afraid to show you the behind the scenes, because this is the stuff that y'all are going through. This is the stuff that you're experiencing. This is the process going from classical to contemporary. I have walked these steps too, and I am still walking it, you know? So yeah, I pull the veil back and I let you guys see. I want you to ask questions and all of that. Can you feel a trill? I don't know what you're talking about, feeling a trill. What exactly do you mean? I mean, I know what a trill is if we're in a classical sense, but nothing that I just did in this example featured a trill. So I'm not exactly sure what context you are in. But I'll take us a few seconds, because I don't like to stay longer than 15 minutes. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Because I know y'all students are probably bringing this song up in there. You know, it's a hot song right now, and it is. It's a powerful song, and it's beautiful. And you need to know how to sing it correctly. You know the trill with your voice. Okay, I don't know exactly what you're talking about on the trill. Any questions? Anything before we go? All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to hop off. I'm going to freshen up a little bit, and I'm going to do a recording of my 7-day case study, singing this with the backing track, and then I will post it as a reel hopefully later today. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. Sorry. Somebody asked a question. Somebody said, how do you teach a tenor how to sing mix? I teach tenors how to mix the same way I teach other voice types how to mix. It's the same thing. You have to isolate your pharyngeal resonance, especially if you're coming from a classical background. Isolate that pharyngeal resonance. And with guys, it's a little bit different. A lot of times it can be a little easier to find. I won't get into the background of that, but you want to follow the same 3 steps as a tenor. You isolate your pharyngeal resonance, then round it out, and then you want to put the words in. The thing with tenor voices, just cut the vibrato. Because a lot of times y'all are already in a mix, just how the vocal cords and the stuff is set up. Y'all are already in a mixed coordination. You just need to cut that vibrato to make it sound more contemporary and adjust your vocal tract shaping sometimes. So those are the things with tenors. But as far as laying a foundation, I do it the same way I do with my ladies. The Luciano Pavarotti one, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. From C to D. Okay. Andressa, I'm sorry, Garcia, I don't know what you're talking about. So you can DM me more specifically. You're not really in the vein of what I'm teaching today. So you can DM me if you've got specific questions. Okay, thank you for that question about tenors. Yeah, because it's not different for men as far as laying the foundation. Okay, all right, guys. I love you all. See you soon. Have a good weekend.